did look all right long. Might be within a second, guys. Fucking laptop's gone really slow. Come on, you piece of crap. Well, I don't know you're near, but outside there's like a fucking big party going on. So any minute I'll be shutting the window and I'm going to get really, really hot in here. I'm already sweating and I've got the window open. Sometimes people say you shouldn't drink hot coffee and make you sweat. Well, coffee relaxes me, to be honest with you. I can't get bloody... Oh, there we go. Well, why did it open for fucking ages? Well, I do not know what's happened to my YouTube. Can't get YouTube working on the bloody laptop for some reason. Try again. Right, my channel. For some reason I've got my channel on YouTube. How many pages does it need to open? Seems to be opening like every time I click on my page, it opens like in the new screen. You won't let me scroll down to my live events. I don't know what's going on with my laptop, guys. Can't get the laptop working. It won't let me scroll down. You keep going like into a very small screen for some reason. And now it's just going to settings and refresh it that way. Hopefully that might work. Don't know why when I click my mouse button it tends to like minimize the screen. Something really seriously going wrong on my laptop here. Why does it keep opening the page every time? Right, kind of got it working. Right, I didn't mean I'll shut the window up. As you know, tonight I'm going to be doing a live opening of a brick that the Lost Scotsman sent me. Got to try not to mention his name tonight. That's his request. So he just sent me a message. So I'm going to close Facebook. Everything seems to be going weird tonight. Like, I can't even close my Facebook now on my normal PC. Real weird crap's happening right now. Right, okay, got that. Thank you, the Scotsman, who are watching this. Right, so right. So as I say, tonight we're going to open this up in about 5 minutes or so. Kind of shut the window because there's just too much noise, and my YouTube is not working properly on either of the computers. Don't know why. Just having to refresh this computer to see what's going on in the chat. So this was sent to me from the Lost Scotsman 0000. That's 00004 O's. Or quadruple O's. Lost Scotsman 0000. He sent this to me. I got this the other day. I've not opened it, as you can see. Still all sealed. There's a little tear in there, which happened during the post, I think. So I've got the REM pod, a box, an empty box, nothing in there, just an empty box. That's going to sit on there in a minute. And I'll put a K2 meter on there. The dual DC box will go next to it. And I'll turn this on as well on some. Like so. So this came from the prisoner of war camp, as you know. And it came from Happenden Camp, which is up near Douglas in Scotland. It's not far from the M74 Lanark in Scotland, as I'm trying to explain. So it's Lanark, Douglas, I think it's Lancashire, Scotland, or something like that. The actual prisoner of war camp is like issues. It's kind of like hardly anything there apart from a few brick walls where it's been neglected for many, many years. Apparently, I think it was built in 1940 to house the prisoners of war, which I believe were German and possibly Italian. Now my laptop's not working again. Oh, go away, you've been fed. As soon as I start up, go away. You're going out in the hallway, you start, cat. So yeah, Germans and Italians were being imprisoned there over hundreds of camps throughout the UK. One of them being up near the Lost Scotsman's area, which is on the M74 Lanark, Scotland. I will screen share some images in a moment. And then after, we'll open this up and see if we can get anything from the ghost box or EVP. I don't think I'll be doing a Ouija board on it tonight because I'm kind of like in two minds. I don't think we'll get that much off it, really, to be honest. I don't think there might be anything spiritual attached to it, but we're going to try to find out. To find out, we're going to do Ghost Box and EVP first. We get a lot of stuff coming through the Ghost Box. Then I may do a Ouija board, but if not, then I won't. So I'm going to do some screen sharing. So this is an image of the outline of where the actual prisoner war camp used to be. So there is a roadway. I believe this is it, where you can actually see outlines of like the building constructions. There ain't no other buildings around that area. Now you've got the motorway. Got a couple of buildings over there. This is all woodland and farmland. So yeah, this is it here. So if you look here, you can see like, you know, the actual outline of possible buildings there. I think that might be the one. Can't see any other one. Anyway, that's the Google map that Lost Scotsman sent me. Can't see anything else in that area. Now, I know that some of the prisoner war camps, the actual buildings were constructed under either brick and tin, or just all tin, or just mainly old wood. This is kind of one of the prisoner war camps that were constructed and still, I believe, is available to go and visit. And as you can see, that's all in really good condition. I think that's mainly brickwork, but I can't really tell. Some other buildings were constructed of wood, as I say, but had a kind of a brick base at the bottom, where you can see there. And they had, like, you know, anything up to about 10 to 20, 30 huts in a prisoner World War camp. These are the tin ones, which they also used. And as you can see, there is like brickwork there. So they probably made this all of brick and then like used the tin to go over the roofing. But the actual sides were also brick as well, brick doorways. And some of them actually had like steps leading up into the actual buildings as well. This is like inside of a World War II prisoner war camp hut. So you can just imagine that they would have had like bunk beds kind of like on each side of the actual building. I've not looked for anything where you could see like original World War II inside of the building. But these are the types they had anyway. I think the majority of them were actually like these circled like huts and wooden huts. I do believe that the Lost Scotsman did say that the ones that Rudolf Hess, the well-known German officer, which was convicted of war crimes, was actually housed in one of the officers' buildings. So yeah, like there, for instance, that's the building which is constructed out of like brick and mortar. So it could have been in like something like this, but you never know. I'm not sure exactly how they was constructed. Over where the Scotsman's leaves like this one here, you can see that's more wooden than anything else. So they kind of like done different types of buildings. They done these ones, they done wooden ones, they done brick ones, bricks with tin roofing. That could even be POW Camp 16 Hatfield Heath. So this itself is like all brick. They could have even used these ones as well in Scotland. You just don't know, like, you know, the ones that the Scotsman showed me on his video is actually like mainly brick, but it's more kind of like the lower part. I've actually got his video on at the moment, which I play a little bit of, so I'm pretty sure he won't mind me doing that, because otherwise, like, you know, he won't get as many viewers that way. I will post this link down later on.
I was talking to somebody the other day that can remember when we were kids, when the camp shut in 1946. They used to come down here and they used to play as kids in the huts. Let's see, can't go that way. Try to find a way around. There's like a drainage ditch there. My dog's barking, you can probably hear.
So you can see, like, you know, a brick structure there.
So,
Not there as well.
Look at the rubble. Sorry if the camera's shaking, I can't really help that, guys. It's my dog's barking, you can hear.
See there?
I have to keep on the weed like, because of the...
Wait a minute.
You can...
Let's go back a little bit. So I'm having a bit of lag on the old computer as well.
Shaking, I can't really help that, guy.
See, if you can see there, there's like a hole.
Is it?
And I think that's possibly like an air vent or something that may have been coming in and out of the actual building.
My dog's barking, you can hear.
No, the brick actually came off one of these walls, and he was actually given permission to take apart the brick. And he's got permission on being there. And I believe he may even have permission to go and do milk detecting as well.
I have to keep on the weed because of the... You can walk out a wee bit, Alan, if you want with the dog. I'll stop her barking. Sorry about that, guys. I had to stop the dog from barking. There's some more here.
So I think this is probably like the base of the actual building. And then probably more of it was like constructed by wood. And then possibly the actual... roof was like that tin, because if it's all constructed by like concrete, it'd probably be a lot more higher than that, but it doesn't seem to be much higher than like 4 bricks high.
There used to be an area in here.
So again, like there's another one with a hole in there. Why is there a hole in there? Is that probably because like some kind of air vent that they had? Possibility.
Yeah, there's a good brick there. This was seemingly, this is one of the main, this is where they kept all the officers.
And like, if you can see here, this is actually inside the building now. And you see the trees that have actually sprouted up and grown. You know, you're talking like they actually stopped using this in 1946. So like, you know, within 10, 15 years, it just got kind of demolished and like ruined and left, you know, kind of like neglected. And like, I suppose, like, you know, the seeds from other trees, you know, birds going around like pecking and like, you know, eating shrubs and stuff like that have, you know, kind of like pooped inside the actual building structure itself. And that's how the trees are actually kind of like sprayed up inside. So that's the only reason. And no, that's how the actual trees. So I ain't gonna like build a building with trees inside it, are they? No. Over time, you know, trees will sprout. You know, even the tree out there could probably like grow great big long. What what are they called? Roots. And the roots could spray out, you know, more trees itself.
This was the main bunkhouse area for the officers.
See, he said that this is for the officers. So maybe the officers had a better building construction than the actual normal POWs had. Because, like, you know, the officers, I suppose, were probably more treated than the normal prisoner of war soldiers were. So they probably had more kind of like, not so much care, but facilities and stuff like that.
But that's the main motorways you can hear. Look at this. What was that there?
See here, the Scotsman didn't notice this year, but I pointed out to him. There's a gap underneath the stairs. Maybe there might be something in there that the prisoner of war officers, soldiers might have like stashed inside there. So I gave him an idea of going back over if he gets time and have a look in there, take a torch and see if there's anything what might be hidden inside, you know, because I know a lot of soldiers kind of like hid their like belongings from other soldiers and like from the guards and stuff like that. And if they were actually able to hide anything, I'm damn well sure there might be something there. Now, they could have like medals, they could have like cigarette lighters, personal effects and stuff like that. You know, there might be something stuck in down there, I don't know. It's just like something that I thought about and said to like the Scotsman, maybe, you know, going back there and checking it out. And on Facebook, he actually admitted that he didn't even realise that that was like that, you know. So I'm pretty sure that he may go back, see, like, you know, just winding that back slightly. You see that this stairwell actually must have led into a doorway, and the doorway was probably here. So, like, there's a gap there as well. Why is a gap? I don't know, but, you know, maybe people just come along and ripped pieces of the wall out. You can see bits of wall falling down onto the ground level there. So there's probably like gaps where, you know, prisoner of war soldiers could have hid stuff. And think, you know, if I was in a prisoner of war camp and I hid stuff, what are the possibilities of me remembering I've hidden something now? You know, if I was going to be shipped back to Germany or to another country at the end of the war, you know, I might even have forgot about stuff that I've hidden.
It's the steps going into the place. And this was the main officers' walkway. This was their bunkhouse. This is where all the captains and there's something down there.
Captains,
sergeants. I'll go down the other side and have a look at that. But first I'm going to grab that brick from my friend Steve. Where is it? Where was that brick?
You're looking for a brick, but you lost the brick, so you have to find another one.
I good.
Let me just see if I can find it. I don't think I will find it actually. But you know what I'm seeing is like possibly. What I'm seeing is possibly 2 or 3 not bunkers, but building structures there. Now, when I was actually Googling earlier, there's supposed to have been about 2 or 3 camps in that area.
Much as you wanted, but
that's the brick he's got. Show you quickly again.
Not as much as you wanted.
So that's the brick there, right? Look, it's got some kind of like letter in there. So what I'm going to do is just stop that for a second. Stop that. And we're going to open it now, guys. So again, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Scotsman, for sending this down to me. So we're going to open it up. He's wrapped it in like a flannel or something here. Oh, it smells like soapy. So, thing is, I need somewhere to open this up. I believe Scotsman was the one who sent me the clock down. I think. I remember so long ago. I can't even open this. I don't want to tear the actual cloth because that cloth I can use when I go out smoke detecting. God, bloody hell. Scissors. Now, about a week or two ago, we actually did find out that this brick, or not this particular brick, but some of the bricks were actually manufactured in Scotland. It looks like a GOLF. I don't know. GOL. Or does it look something different? Is it like GDL? Looks like GDL. F. Don't know. But that's like not a whole brick, it's a half a brick, because like if he was able to send me a whole brick down, would have cost him a lot of money. And you know, that's weather worn as well. So again, thank you for that, Christopher. Scotsman. So I'm not saying it's like in any way spiritually got anything attached to it, but we're gonna try doing a ghost box in a minute. Just screen share something else quickly. Don't need that no more. Don't need that no more. See, there we go. That's the same part of the brick he sent me.
But it's going to save me a lot of money on postage, my friend.
Yeah, you sure will do.
But it's still a brick from the jail, but that's from the officers. That's from the officers' quarters. So there you go. I'm just going to take a look at this.
See, maybe the officers, as I say, had better quarters than the actual normal prisoners was. That
upright.
I made a joke about sending me one of the steps down.
There's this up there with the dog, so I need to be kind of quick. It doesn't have any writing on it. But it's a strange thing, it must have covered.
Yeah, hold on. Right, there's a nice brick there. Right there. That would have been an awesome brick. But again, you know, it's all down to cost to send it down.
But it's a strange thing, it must have covered.
I reckon that could have been like a manhole cover, either a manhole cover, or it could be something for like something they made for like the shower. Because I think Scotsman did say there was one of the buildings what possibly might have been used for the actual shower building, and that could have been part of the actual shower. You know, like the base.
Something at one time. I don't really know. But that's the officers. This here was the officers, and that was the officers. There were conjoined areas, and this is where they would have kept the important ones, like the SS people, the bad ones.
I did say to him it'd be cool if he could go back and get a couple of people to help him to, you know, lift that top step down. and then ship it down to me. And only cost him a couple of £100. But yeah, it's just like a little joke, you know. I can't expect him to send that down. Where would I put a great big step anyway? So anyway, that's from Christopher's video. If you want to see that, I'll post the link out. So yeah, that's on Scotsman's video there. I'm having a lot of trouble with my internet right now, by lots of things. My laptop video just completely shut down on YouTube. So that's the POW camp, as I say. Just opened the POW brick. It doesn't mean that the brick is in any way like spiritually active. It could just be like a normal brick that they used during the World War to imprison the German prisoners and the Italian prisoners, and you know, whoever they were fighting against, I suppose. So you can see that's on. This is on. K2 meter. And the dual DC box is definitely on. So what I'm going to do is load up the Afterlife box. Everyone who's watching, I'll try to give a quick shout out. Hello to Aaron, Charming, Jackie, Claire, Power Fan, Albert, Charmy, Ian, Jamie, and then else there will be watching. Now, I'm actually trying to load up the Afterlife box, but it's not loading up for some reason. Try again. The actual main box comes up, but the actual application is not loading up at the moment. Just bear with us. Was actually imprisoned there, and Rudolf Hess was there for 2 to 3 years, I believe, in that prisoner of war camp, until he was actually shipped back over to Russia, where he was imprisoned over there until his war crimes. He lived up until like 96 years old, I believe, until he committed suicide by hanging. So even like after war, he still had a long, kind of like healthy life until he decided to commit suicide at the age of 96. I don't know how many years, if any, he was in prison for the war crimes. I believe that what happened was that Hess himself actually flew over to England to speak to one of the lords in Scotland to try to get an appointment with the Prime Minister, because what he was trying to do was actually trying to get Britain to be allied with Germany, you know, to go onto Germany's side, but it failed. He actually parachuted not far from the prisoner of war camp, actually. This is all about, you know, Hess himself, but I'm not going to read it all. I'm not even going to read any actually because it's just too much. You know, you've got all this information about Hess, and there's even a lot more about Hess. But if you're interested in reading it yourself, I'll post a link. But he did actually like fly over, and I think he was shot down, and then that's how he was like captured and put into a prisoner of war camp. But he was actually going to try to make some kind of like secret meeting up with the government in the UK, by the sounds of things, and trying to get up the like Churchill, I suppose it was at the time, to like become allies with Germany. But luckily, it didn't work out, and he ended up in prison. And as you know, we went to war with Germany. Now, I had done a lot of sessions over about a year or so ago. I did a lot of World War II and World War One military sessions where we was getting a lot of we had 1 or 2 Germans come through, but a lot of like British and American soldiers, airmen, you know, coming through the Ouija board, telling us about their stories. And many times they told us roughly where they like fought. Now anyone could turn around and say, "All right, I fought in like Tabuk." Now there were certain parts of the book where, you know, the Americans and British fought, you know, different towns and things like that. No, I don't research this until I get some information through the Ouija board. And when I was telling me stuff, I was actually researching it there and then, live on stream. And people sometimes probably thought, well, you know, maybe he researched it and had it written down already. Well, no, because I don't do that. I don't fake my shit. And, you know, like we actually did get some where they gave us names, their ranks, where they fought, where they died. And I was able to research some of that, and some of it was like kind of like not dead accurate, but, you know, near enough accurate kind of thing. Because, like, you know, whispers, they can't give us too much information. So I suppose it's against the rules and regulations, you know, kind of thing. Then they told us where they fought, what weapons they used, how long they was in the army or navy or air force for, and that kind of stuff. Hess, you know, started off in the early 1900s by the looks of things. I think he was born 1894, I believe he was born, and died in August 1987 by the wiki. He was in office from 1933 to 1941. He was born in Alexandria, Egypt. Died 17th August 1987, age 93, West Berlin. Causes of death, suicide by hanging. Nationality German. He was in a Nazi political party from 1920 to 1941. Because, as I say, like, he was like captured as a prisoner of war and held in the POW camp over in Scotland. He was actually married. He was married on 20th December 1927. He actually studied in the University of Munich. It gives you all about the relationship with Hitler, all that kind of stuff. After a final check, the window where reported, Hess took off at 17:45, 10th of May 1941, from the airfield. Uskabun, or whatever it is, in a specially prepared aircraft. It was the last several attempts to depart from on his mission, whose efforts had to be cancelled. Looks like 2 Spitfires took him down. One for 72. 2 Spitfires of the number 72 Squadron RAF shot him down. That's the picture of the aircraft that's he was in and probably crashed. Hess landed at Claude's Farm, Eaglesham, south of Glasgow. So that's not far from Douglas, where the Scotsman lives. How far that is from Douglas and Eaglesham, I do not know without Googling it. Child in imprisonment, prisoner of war. He was in the Nuremberg trials. He actually went to Spandau prison, which is more for, like, I suppose, for the criminals of, like, you know, the war crimes. Oh, Indy was not ill enough to be. Oh, sorry. Looks like he was actually pretending to be ill to be transferred to a mental hospital after unsuccessful suicide attempts in 1977.
I'm around there. What are you going to do? Make a scene around there? And there's 30 people looking at me. Forget about your fucking phone.
Oh, man, I've got to shut the window. I've got some knobs shouting and swearing. Right, I don't know if you heard that side of that. You get idiots out there. You know, there is a party going on down the road, and there's probably about 30 people out there as well making a hell of a noise. So, no, what we do is do a guy's box, put the afterlife on. We'll stop screen sharing that and see if we get anything on the K2 or anything.
Forum page.
Right, hello, spirits. Can you tell me if there's any spiritual attachment to that brick?
There was an
Yes or no? That Freemo just said Upton, I think.
He's the win. To a consensual inner.
Who was imprisoned at Hampton? Who was in prison at Hampton prisoner war camp? Someone of high status who was in the Nuremberg war crimes court. No, I don't think it was Tammy. Can you tell me if there's anything attached to that brick? Any, like, German spirits?
Word.org.
Actually, I just realised that my audio isn't set properly. Let me just go into my settings. Right. Yeah, we'll talk to Abby on Monday or Tuesday when we do the next doll session.
He had that instant. And
Hans. Hans? Is that a German name, Hans?
once again.
And has this brick come from officers' quarters? Yes or no?
We have to.
My knees starting to work.
The better. Understand.
What the hell does that mean? Unpronounceable names. Can't even see what you said. I've got to read it on the laptop.
Also.
Hi, David. Hello. Unpronounceable names.
No, she does.
Carl, was there any high-ranked soldiers, German soldiers or Italian soldiers, in that building where that brick came from? Where did that brick come from? If there are any spiritual energies around here, you don't need to be afraid. But if you can light up this device, that'd be cool. It won't harm you. It's just ways of letting us know that you're around.
Tradesman.
Try and light that up for me. Hello, Scotsman. Thank you again for that brick. It's on the bed there.
Spirit.
I'll put the REM pod on there. Hope that I might get some activity from it. Not saying we will, but I think on the Google search I was looking at Scotsman. Yeah, there's meant to have been like 3 POW camps up around your area,
As we have,
or 3 compounds, or whatever. So 3 compounds or 3 camps.
and
So maybe they, doing a bit more Google searching, there might be more.
among the
Keith.
which and then
What was Hess convicted of? Can you tell me what he was convicted of?
the
Notice sport. What is?
When did Hess die? What year?
That all. This breath. Or among.
I did some screen sharing of your video, and I also done some screen sharing of some of the camps throughout the UK. Different camps had different kind of like structure buildings. Some were complete brick, some were part brick, part wood, some were completely wood, some was brick with a tin sheet over the top of it. Did this brick come from the building that Hess may have stayed in? Yes or no?
London.
Well, that's where he was actually going to go. Weren't funny enough, because he was trying to get he was trying to get a meeting with the Prime Minister. So that's his plan, to meet up with the Lord, and for the Lord to get in touch with the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister to make a meeting with him, but it never happened.
Yeah.
So I think he was supposed to be good friends with the Lord, weren't he? That Scotsman said in one of his messages.
3 years.
Either son. That neither.
A decade. More.
Where did Rudolf Hess come from? What country? Where was he born? Does Hess want to come down and say hello?
But the thick.
Do I need repairing it, guys? As long as my battery still works on the phone.
Refuse to.
See if we get anything. Do one with asking questions, then we'll do another one without asking questions.
I can.
How many prisoners were held in each building? Is it 10, 20, 30? Got a headache.
Things. That's the mind of mine. Oh.
Who am I? I'm Steve. My name's Steve.
Indeed.
Panel investigator. Trying to learn about the spirit world. Do you want to come say hello?
It's illegal.
The cry.
I think Scotsman should do another video. I think he said to me, I mean, let's just turn that down a minute. I think Scotsman was telling me a story about where he lives, there's like a sinkhole. And in that sinkhole, there's like 2, maybe 3 Sherman tanks in this sinkhole, which would be interesting getting a video off. Maybe you should do a video on that, Scotsman.
For high. For as. And there's three.
It helped ditch. Do you speak in the English?
Again.
Speak in the Deutsch?
The others.
Ow. Felt like something just went right across my lip then, like being slashed across the lip. That was painful.
Things.
That's all right, just do a video talking about it, and
What are the areas?
if you can get a video of actually like roughly where it is, yeah, and you've got to like stick your camera down, you know, just try to get near to it and say this is like the ditch where, you know,
That's like subject.
there are tanks down there. Just like a storyline, that'd be cool, because I'm pretty sure people will be interested. So you live, you know, by a lot of history.
What's the food?
You can.
Right, let's stop this a little bit here. I'm going to do an EVP in a minute. Well, I'm stopping that for a bit, guys. Now, when I actually got that, yeah, the day that arrived, I wasn't expecting it until like Monday. So I think Scotsman sent it Tuesday. And they actually arrived here Thursday, yeah. I didn't think it was going to turn up till next week. I went to go down and go out shopping, and the package was sitting on top of my like letterbox. It's like a letterbox before, like, you know, post holes in, all made of metal, and it couldn't go for my metal box, so it's sitting on top, and mine's like the top one out of the four. And I thought, oh, what's that? I thought it was my boxer shorts, so I ordered some more boxer shorts, yeah. Because I'm going to be a tubby, I suppose, or like gain weight, so my shorts ain't like fit me, so I'm not actually finding them well, like washing them and tearing them up, using them like cloth when I go out magnet fishing or, you know, fishing or whatever kind of thing, just using them as rags. And I thought that's what they were, but when I picked it up, I thought, no, this is not my boxer shorts, this is heavy. And I thought, yeah, this is what the Scotsman sent me, the brick. And I didn't carry the brick with me, like, you know, I couldn't be bothered to come upstairs and put it in here. So I opened up my letterbox thing and stuck it inside, you know, because the actual letterbox hole was too small for it to go through. So I just opened the lid up and put it in myself and left it there. I went shopping, and when I came back, I opened it up, and as I took it out my letterbox, I felt really weird. I felt like concussion, like, you know, it felt like dizziness, blurriness, crazy headache. Felt like I had concussion, like if like an explosion had just gone off near me, and you hear that, you know, it's kind of weird, like, you know, you get that weird blurred vision as well, you know, as if you're kind of like being knocked out kind of thing, you know, through like a loud explosion. And that's what I felt like. So I don't know if the Germans ever went over towards Scotland and, you know, bombed, you know, 'cause why would they bomb prisoner of war camps, you know, kind of thing. I don't know, mate. Some might have done, you know, trying to like bomb a part of it so like the prisoners could escape. You never know. But that's what I felt like, you know, kind of like a weird kind of dizziness, concussion. You know, it was weird, and that lasted like for about 30 seconds to a minute. I'm just standing there with my backpack for the shopping, my carry bag for the shopping, and me with an envelope with a brick in it. And I'm kind of like, it's also like if you're on the sea, you know, and you're like waving around, going, and I was like that for about 30 seconds or so, yeah. And suddenly, you know, like, I kind of snapped out of it. And I came upstairs and I put that straight in the kitchen. And I didn't touch it until I'd done like a little video on it late in the afternoon. So I'm not saying that it's like spiritually active in any way, but something affected me by, you know, kind of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an EVP. I'm going to move that out of the way. Going to ask them questions, and I'll play this through the amplifier. And then after we played it back, we'll do another one, but not actually ask any questions, but just leave it recording for 2 minutes. Because, you know, in just normal quiet sessions, you can pick things up. My eyes gone blurry. Ugh. Right. I'm going to actually move that out of the way. Right, if there's anyone from the spirit world attached to that brick, my name's Steve. I welcome you in my home. Could you please come forward and tell me your name if anyone is attached to that brick, whether in English or in German or Italian? Please try and give me your name. Has this brick come from a prisoner of war camp in Scotland? Yes or no? Did Rudolf Hess ever get imprisoned in the POW camp at Habington, Scotland? Yes or no? If Hess, which I believe he was, imprisoned in that camp, was you imprisoned with him? Was you in the same barrack as Hess was? Did you know Rudolf Hess? If there is a spirit attached to that brick, a prisoner of war, German prisoner, were you treated well in the prison camp? How many prison escapes attempts was there made in Happington Camp? Do you know? So how many? There is a German or Italian soldier there that may be attached to a brick. I'm not saying there is, but if there is, and you're not Hess, can you give me your name and rank number? Have you got anything you want to say to me? Any message? Then I'm going to give you 30 seconds to give me that message starting now. Thank you very much. Right, let's see if we got anything. Wow, that's not 6 minutes. 6 minutes, man. I'm going to put this through the amplifier. Right, if there's anyone in the spirit world attached to that brick, my name's Steve. I welcome you to my home. Could you please come forward and tell me your name if anyone is attached to that brick, whether in English or in German or Italian? Please try and give me your name. Right now. Oh, well, it is. A bit quiet. Stunning. Has this brick come from a prisoner of war camp in Scotland? Yes or no? Yes or no? Not a war camp in Scotland? Yes or no? Sight now. Two things I've heard, but I can't understand what it said. That's my chair. Did Rudolf Hess ever get imprisoned in the POW camp at Happington, Scotland? Yes or no? What? Yes or no? male voice saying something. I know.
Yes, I know.
Sounds like don't know. Don't know. I know. Even so, no. Not even halfway through yet.
If S, which I believe he was, imprisoned in that camp, was you imprisoned with him? Was you in the same barrack as S was?
What the fuck? That's like go to hell. Go to hell. That's a sentence. I'll have to try to download this and put it on my computer and amplify it somehow. There is a way of doing it. I'll try in a minute. Or later. After we do the second EVP, I'll try to transfer the file.
Did you know Rudolph Hess?
Probably. And the crazy thing is,
There is a spirit attached to that brick, a prisoner of war, German prisoner. Were you treated well in the prison camp?
crazy thing is, though, I live right near a Jewish cemetery. It's like talking in the background. It's like, we are. Sounds like, yes, we are. That's fucking weird. I'm downloading this file later, guys, I'll tell you. It's like someone talking.
How many prison escapes attempts was there made in Happington camp? Do you know? So how many?
Something there. I'm telling you, I'm hearing voices. my chair. On my chair squeak, there's another voice there. I'm gonna definitely download this onto my computer, guys. I might do another stream offline, playing audio.
There is a German or Italian soldier there that may be attached to Rick. I'm not saying there is, but there is. In your not S. Can you give me your name and rank number?
Just a minute left.
Have you got anything you want to say to me? Any message? Then I'm going to give you 30 seconds to give me that message, starting now.
I got Shane. Or Shane. Shane. Sound like Shane. Shame on him, maybe. Last 10 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Something like that tone of voice, like a sentence. Really weird. I'm definitely going to download this on my computer, guys, and enhance all the like. You know, I can't take the hiss and pops out because I don't know how you do that, but I try to do something whatever I can do into like enhance what I think I can hear, and I'll the only editing I'll be doing is like enhancing it, taking those clips out, saving them as a single clip file, and all the ones I can like make out, I'll do like a single audio file and do it on another stream one day. I might do the stream offline and just upload it as like an audio file without me actually like being live kind of thing. See how it goes. Right, I'm going to do another one. Right, any spirit people here from the POW camp at Happington in Scotland. If you wish to come forward and give us a message, tell us who you are, tell us how well you was treated, if you was treated well or badly, if you knew Rodolph Else, or any other famous convicted war crime officer from Germany, please do so. I'm going to give 2 minutes of quietness. I'm trying not to move around on my chair too much. If you can come through, I may not be able to hear you physically, with my own ears. But if you talk into the device on the brick, then all you got to do is talk onto that device. It's just an audio recorder. It picks up possibly spirit voices, and if we can't hear it, that may pick up your voice. And on playback, when we play it back, we might hear your voice. I'm not saying we will do, depends on how strong your energy is. So you need to have a strong energy, a strong, loud voice to talk onto that device so we can hear you on playback. So if you've got anything to say, give us your name, rank, serial number, what part of the military you was in, how many prison war camps you ended up in, how many prison escapes or whatever. Just say anything you want to. Can I give you 2 minutes starting from now? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, definitely. I keep saying you need to go out there and do a nighttime investigation with someone because, like, you chip over a brick and smash your bloody bonds up. Ow. They ain't going to be that good. You need to get a really good, strong light as well. Right, in the last 5-10 seconds, you might hear a female voice. It's someone outside who's just came in and gone upstairs. I'm just going to give it about a minute. Just give me like 2 minutes so I can go to the bathroom. I'll stick the ghost box. No, I'll leave the ghost box off. When I come back in the room, we'll do that. See if we've got anything on there. But it's going to give me time to quickly go to the bathroom, take my cup out, wash my cup, and get a drink. Because my bottle of drink is practically empty. So I'll be within a minute, guys. Everyone get up. Well, I'm going to wonder what this tastes like. What I normally do, I recycle bottles, yeah, when I go and get drinks. And when I finish with the bottle, I don't throw them away, I'll keep them. Because what I normally do, I'll go and buy like different squash juice. I'll just put like orange, blackcurrant, strawberry, and a mixed fruit drink and filled it up to about there and topped it with water because it's like that juice what you have to dilute. Oh man, this is wonderful. I tell you, man, I wish this was cold. I mean, ice cold. It is lovely. Oh, that is. Oh man, I should mass produce this and pattern it or something. You know, I suppose all the drinks have got a pattern on it. You know, like kind of thing. But this is one sexy drink. Too sexy for my body. Right, let's play. What to do the recorder? Right, let's see if we got anything. I think it went for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes 46 actually. A quietness. So let's see what we've got. Well, that is a lovely drink. Give me more. Make me more. Turn down a touch more. I hope your missus don't complain about when your face flannel is being used. That's what it is, face flannel. Did you wash it? There's something there. It's like a part of a sentence. Something there. It's a microfiber cloth, okay. Well, it's got dirt on it now from the brick. I don't remember like that noise. It's weird, I don't remember making that kind of noise. Sounds like refuge. Could be a gunshot when they was like being warned not to try and escape when they was trying to escape. It's a female voice. Probably from outside. Sounds like headset is in. That's what I'm hearing, but I could be just mistaken in what I'm hearing. 40 seconds left. Hurry. 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 What? Hurry. I must get that blurry. You're like grit in the eyes. Keep feeling like I've got grit in my eyes. You know what that means? Like, you know, it feels like, you know, especially when prisoners trying to escape and they, you know, like digging tunnels, and I'm pretty sure they got grit in their eyes all the time. Right, what time is it? We'll do a little bit more of a ghost box for a little bit, then that'd be it, because I'm not really getting much on you. Note on the K2 meter.
Very good.
Come on, can you try and manipulate those devices for me, please? Can you set them off for me? Did you hear that? They fucked me. They effed me. My God. And another one with the F word. Hey, come on, spirits. No swearing, please.
And
Families.
That's what they used in. I suppose what they used the guards, the Enfields. So like a 6 or 8 shot unit, ammo belt clip.
yes.
6 to 8. Was there any female officers at the POW camp?
He said,
Yeah, that'd be cool. Be at the castle. Just thinking for the energies that have been hanging around the castle. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome, Chris. If you want some more of them gem bottles, I can send you some more of those sometime. I've got plenty. If it ain't in the bottle, it being a little plastic bag. So I'm going to be doing a competition next week. I'll be giving away another one of these as a competition prize. And then there'll be some of these crystal bottles as a competition prize. And if I can find them, I've got 2 of these I'm going to be giving away as well. Not all on the same day. You know, there's going to be competition days. But if you want some more of these, Chris, I can send you some more of these. Or I might just send you a bag. It'd be better if I send you a bag like that size or something, full of them. Because they're going to be all different shapes and sizes. You know, they're going to be bigger crystals than that even. All you need is like a little drill, and you can drill your own holes in them.
Has not. Okay.
In the minus.
So you've got a lot of good stuff up your area. You should do more videos like doing walk around and like doing like a documentary on certain like locations, like gather all the information you can and jot it down on a paper or something, yeah, script it, and then go back to the prisoner of war camp, do the castle, do the chapel, do the pothole. You know, you've got 4 decent topics you can talk about straight away.
Not hope.
I don't know if you can actually join the hangout, but if I send you a link and you want to jump on the hangout, I'll send you a link. But you need microphone. You don't need a camera, just a microphone. I'll send you it. If you can get on, you can get on. If you can't, you can't. That's if you know how to do it. Get on. And my Facebook works. I just said your name, Ian. What you got to say to Ian tonight? Anything interesting? Is there the one with Ian tonight? I've got so many pages open. I think that's probably what's causing it not to.
Listen to it.
I did not.
I can't get my private messages open on bloody Facebook.
Clock strike.
Clock strike. Are you going to leave them? I'm not going to hear it.
Pills.
There's been also the blue puddle.
Side him.
Why is my Facebook not working?
Or short.
Well, I'm sending you the Facebook, the link if you want to jump on for a chat. It's up to you. Let's even get on.
Reckoned.
If you want to get on.
Things to come.
Oh, right, no worries. Took me all that time to get on bloody Facebook. I remember you said you was on Xbox. One didn't really look at Facebook now. My computer's been really slow lately, and I don't know why. No, I've got all these system mechanical tools to help clean up the system.
Caution.
I do not fear.
Right, there we go. It's working now. I think it's because I'm lagging out with too much stuff running in the background. I'm closing some of the websites down, like Google Maps. Don't need that anymore, but I will actually save that link. Bookmarks. Put that in old maps folder. I'm back. Carl, where's these bloody German soldiers or Italian soldiers? Glob. Does that look like it's glob? GL. Can you see what it reads? It looks like glob. GLO. GOL. And I think it's either a B or a F. GOL. See if I can find anything on Google with it. I mean,
Put down like. Mine was. F.
yeah, Scotsman, what's the name we found out on that brick through Facebook with messaging on each other? So we did find a brick manufacturer, didn't we? But I can't remember what one it was. Facebook's completely crashed on.
And not only and thankfully. Is the
10 yard.
10 years.
Hello? Any Germans that's back in the English?
Direction.
I think Hess made the wrong direction. Going to Scotland, got shot down.
Relax.
Oh, this is beautiful, this drink.
And found.
And feed up.
Getting that.
So why not move Facebook again? A shitload of computer problems tonight. Screen ain't refreshing. I actually cleaned all this computer today.
That's fair against that.
So done.
We did do the chat on Facebook about the bricks.
Day free.
So it looks like GOL, but it could be COL. Looks like Colt.
Very simple.
Could be Colt bricks. Let's have a look under Colt bricks.
We she
Breath. Just wake up.
present. Record.
See, sometimes I think bricks can be probably like manufactured and transported to Scotland from different brickworks.
Then head.
So there's a brick called Culturist New Mains, but they ain't the same one.
The rest.
Don't know.
Look on the website with Dougal Brickworks.
The little brothers. A lot of
Douglas 24.
green click.
The problem is, right, is that bricks weigh quite a lot. I might even like consider like going out looking for old bricks with like, you know, imprint with their names on them. Especially like really, really old ones.
Demonstrate.
And there's a brick there by Atlantis.
There you go.
Atlas.
Far
On the end. Towards me. I'm learning.
If indeed,
Right, Spirits, you have anything final you want to say? Thank you for coming through and talking to us. So we didn't get anything on the brick, but at least we tried. That brick will have to go out on the balcony. But for now, I will put that in here. I'll take the label because I click labels. So this will go in with my hundreds and hundreds of other labels. So I mean, I've got old silver labels or gold labels from the old days. Hundreds and hundreds. That four boxes beside me are all full of like postal labels, what I used to collect. I used to buy them and sell them on eBay, but I don't sell them anymore. Just little shits that fucking want to keep fucking gassing me up, so I don't sell them. So they're all sitting there doing nothing. I'll probably give some to the church shop actually. They give them to auctions and make money on auctions. If I go and get myself a full-time job, then no one can do shit about it then. Well, I'll just go and take this brick out.
Across. Are we?
So there we go. You heard it from the Scotsman. He may send me a partial brick or stone from the castle up where he lives. That'd be cool. Do a session on that one as well. Never know who we might get. Might get the Templars. You might get Normans, Saxons, Romans. Anyone who may have been in that castle. There must have been many battles fought in that castle as well. So if I can get a piece of that rock, brick, stone, that'd be cool.
Beep.
If you want some more of those crystals, I'll sort some more out for you. There's like minimal with pre-holes in them, but I'll send you some bigger stones which ain't got like holes in them. So I used to like tumble my own stones and like try to smooth them down that way sometimes. So you want some more of those? I'll sort some more of those out for you.
Long back.
God, it's so hot in here.
From the left.
Let's do a quick Google on that. So hot in here. I'm going to open the window now because all the noise has stopped. Yeah, it's like really hot in here. I'm roasting away. Oh, actually, there's still a little bit of noise out there, but it's not as bad. Oh, there's my batteries. Right, Like, share.
Add center.
Images.
The spirit.
This guy looks useless. And
Making from
That's massive.
from.
Hey guys, look at this.
Humming glory.
Alright, hold on. Well, this beastie of a building. And Scotsman listening there.
oh yeah.
Crazy ass. Fishing, when you do fishing now?
Status.
So fishing's been part of the
Nice.
life. Maybe you might be able to do milk detecting.
Of the.
Shooting, fishing, golf. If fishing's been a part of life from 1743, you might even find some old fishing relics, like the old fishing weights and stuff like that. Maybe you should go to the lord of the manor, the lord of the castle, and ask if he can give you permission to do some milk detecting there. I bet you find a lot of stuff on their land.
Org.
All right, guys, I'm going to stop this and end this stream. Again, thank you to the Lost Scotsman for getting that rock for me. I do appreciate that. If you can get me a part of the castle, I'll be very grateful for that as well. And we can do a stream on that. Need to do some more research on that though. Find out how long it's been there for, when was the construction, what armies have been there and all that kind of stuff. No more Patreons. Actually talking about that, hold on. Let me have a look. I think I still only got the 2 Patreons. That's why I've not put much on the Patreon site yet, but I will be putting more stuff on Patreon later. And the only way you're going to get to watch some of this stuff is through Patreon. I need to find my Patreon link, hold on. Oh, okay. Right, Charmy. Right, I'll get my Patreon link and post it in my video comment thing. Right, it's me Patreon, guys. You want to join me on Patreon? I've got a couple on now. But no, I haven't had no new patrons yet. Just the two. But it's going to take time. You know, it took me 6 years to get like 2,300 plus subscribers on here. So it's only time, you know, that'll tell when people want to join it and not whatever. Yeah, so if anyone's interested on Scotsman channel, just go to his YouTube and post a comment on his YouTube page and he'll get back to you. You can see some of his interesting videos, including the one where he went and got me the brick on his YouTube, which is that link there. So go and check out his channel, subscribe him, like him, share, and hit that notification bell. And hopefully, yeah, get some more subscribers. How many has he got? I know he's got a few more. 104 subscribers he's got, so go and check him out, guys. You know, he's great. So anyway, I'm going to close this down now, yeah, because I want to get up early in the morning. I didn't go out today, which I was supposed to have done, but I didn't. So thanks again, Scotsman, for that brick. Appreciate that. Looking forward to the castle brick next. And the next part of the dole session will probably be either Monday or Tuesday, the dole from Rose. We didn't get much from her last time, so we'll try one more time, see what we get from her. If nothing, then we move on to my gypsy dole. Then after the gypsy dole, we'll do another dole from Rose. But if I get anything from the Scotsman in between that time, we'll squeeze that in. And, you know, we just play it by ear. So cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, join me in the Patreon. And I will catch you on the next stream, either Monday or Tuesday. Cheers, Ian. Catch you later, bruv. Cheers, everyone. Good night. And thanks again, Scotsman. Nice one. Good night, everyone. Cheers.